amigues, how are you today? I hope that you're doing great. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. How are you? Today we're gonna do something that I posted on my TikTok account. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, questions that you guys sent to me through TikTok. And most of these, I do have to point out, most of these are K-pop related because my TikTok account is mostly K-pop content. And let's hop right in, shall we? Okay, the first question is, if you can hang out with two members of BTS, who would they be? Why would you pick them? And what will you do? Okay, well, si son solamente dos, I mean, it would have to be Hobie. Yes, Hobie has to be one of the members. Why? Because he's so fun to, I feel like he's so fun to be around, and he always has something to do. We can do activities, different type of activities, you know, like pulseritas, we can be painting, do some necklace. He has an activity for you always. Second member, will have to be Namjoon. He knows places. I know for a fact he knows places. Bike riding, we can go bike riding, and he could take us there. Then we can have like a picnic and like paint together and be all nature and pretty. And yes. When did you start liking Astro or K-pop in general? Astro, I started liking Astro when I found out about them because they had mini vlogs, like back in the day. They used to like do different vlogs, and then they did that drama, right, which is like, the whole drama in general is so good. One of the groups that I've like seen succeed or like grow, especially grow, like it makes me so happy but sad at the same time. I'm like, oh, they're officially like growing. They're literally growing. They're like so cute. I love them. How I got into K-pop. So this is a funny story. It was an accident. Actually, how I got into K-pop was an accident, which is like the best accident I've ever made in my whole entire freaking life. How it was like I started liking K-pop in 2009, late 2009, the beginnings of 2010, and like I said, it was a mistake. I don't know if you remember, if you had a Comcast, like, you know that like an Xfinity channel, or like, what's it called? I later then remember that it's called On Demand. That's the program, you know, that Comcast has. It's called On Demand. A certain page where they have movies, they have series, they have music, right? Once you click on the music tab, you'll get all this genre of music. You get pop, hip hop, jazz, rock, country, all of that. And I remember at that time I was like, what, like 10 years old? My mom, she worked second shift, so most of the time my sister and I would spend it together. My dad was outside in the living room doing his thing, and we were here in the room. We were in the room just chilling. We were listening to music, and this one time, I don't know if you guys remember Kids Pop, and my sister and I were like, oh my god, we should make fun of that, let's go watch it. I was like, okay. So then I'm just looking for that, and I accidentally, instead of clicking to Kids Pop, I clicked K-pop. And the first song that I've ever listened that was Korean was Madonna by Secret, the girl group Secret. And I remember just sitting there like, oh my god, what is this? This is tasteful. Like, they were wearing like really gold short dresses. Everything was gold. And then they had their signature move and they go like this. It was amazing. I loved it. I was like, oh my god, yes. Like, what is this? And then we kept scrolling down. And then I came across Big Bang. Oh my god, honey. Boo boo. Let me tell you. I clicked on Haru Haru. Oh my god, that song, like, let me tell you, that song, like, in general, that music video has a story. You know, the girl's sick, the guys are fighting each other, but he doesn't know that she's sick, but she does not want to tell him because she's basically dying and it's gonna break his heart, right? So it's like, 10-year-old me was not processing that, right? And then dramatic music, and it was like, oh my god, and then he's running to the hospital. And then my sister and I were like, whoa, what's happening? Like, this girl's about to die. Like, what is this? So then I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. And then afterwards, we click on Lie by Big Bang. And it's like another story. It's like a whole story, right? There's a plot, there's a triggering moment, and then the song behind. And we're like, this is amazing. What is this? I like this. It's a whole movie, but with it's a music video. It's amazing, right? And we're like, oh my god, yes. And then afterwards, we kept on going back to that. I remember I would come from school, and then we'll click on it, and then it will tell you like, oh, like this song is going to be available until like some certain date, right? And you're like, no, why are they removing it? My first ever bias was T.O.P. ever in my whole entire life. Like, wow, good looking man. And then afterwards, see, like I knew K-pop existed, right? But I wasn't like constantly listening to it until I got back into it, like straight up hardcore in 2014. And it was I think the girl group the group that brought me back to it was A-Pink. I think it was great. It's just amazing. And it was an accident. It was actually an accident. That's just how it was. I think it was destiny. Yes. What's your type of style on your ultimate bias? I think I will go for like a dark type of dress type of shit. Dark with some boots, combat boots. Tasteful. Taste. How do people around you react when you tell them that you like K-pop? Like I said, I started listening to K-pop like 2010, 2009, you know, and you wouldn't see a lot of people wearing merch as of right now. K-pop now it's really trendy. You can see someone with like a photo card behind their phone now. You can see people like having lanyards or having like certain pins, shirts, like actual merch, and it's not rare. But back in like what 2011, you wouldn't see someone wearing Super Junior shirt, a 21 shirt, like you wouldn't. One time I saw this one girl wearing a shiny shirt and I got so happy. I was like, oh my god, yes. I'm like, oh my god, there's other people like me. People also listen to this type of music. But if you tell people now, they'll be like, oh dude, what kind of music do you listen to? You're like, oh, I like K-pop. They're like, oh, okay, you like K-pop too? Oh, that's cool. We're like, oh yeah. They know about K-pop now because it's so popular. But like back then, if you were to tell people like, oh, I listen to K-pop or Korean music, they're like,
why? Like what? Out of all the music, why Korean music, right?
But now it's like people know it. So it's like, oh, we listen to K-pop? Well, okay. If you could pick between BTS Run era or On era, which would it be? I can't read. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but Run era stays superior. One reason only. Here, listen to me. Min Yoongi with mint hair color. Period. On. Let's move on. How does your parents feel about you loving K-pop? I think now they respect it. I don't know. I feel like at times they do get annoyed, but here, listen to me. I can hear them sometimes like humming to the music. My dad, he be playing like his PlayStation. He's just playing, and then you can hear him. Money, 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 yeah. Money, 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 yeah. And I'm just like, or you can hear my mom. She's cooking. She's like. And in my head I'm just like, yeah, get to it, boy. Justifying myself a little, saying like, oh, at least I'm not on the streets. At least I'm not doing days like something really bad. Like at least I'm just going to concerts and like listening to Korean music, and they're just like, okay. And I grew up listening to a different type of music, so it's like, okay, another category there in the music platform. What's your height and where do you get your clothes?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. My height is... Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna tell you, but don't... I'm literally about to embarrass myself. I'm 5'2". I know I'm short, okay? I'm short. That's why I use shoes that have platform, because it makes me look taller. Where do I get my clothes? I used to shop at like Discovery or Ross. Shit got expensive. So recently I would buy clothes from thrift shops. I'm gonna show some pictures of outfits that I have that are mostly thrifted. I don't know, I just like the idea to go out there, look for clothes. And honestly, I found really good pieces that I'm actually really proud of. But yeah, most of my clothes is thrifted. I sometimes buy at Walmart. They do have really nice clothes too. That's usually where I buy. How did K-pop impact your life? I don't know. It just did me for the better. I think I've gathered more knowledge And honestly, I think it's just opened a lot of doors for me and communicating with people, because the internet is the platform that we use is obviously a lot of Twitter most of the times. And I've met a lot of people online, people that I talk to, people that I've seen at concerts we've actually met, and I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. It has kept me connected to different type of people. I got out of my comfort zone to create, like I said, content for you guys on TikTok and like talk to people online. And I don't know, it's just a different lifestyle, you can say. And it's different color, like different rays. It's not just one solid. So it's like you get to see a lot of people that are so different from you. But at the end of the day, you guys are the same because you guys listen to the same type of music and you guys get the same feelings when you see your favorites, and then you just like talk about your like struggles or like buying merch or buying tickets, and at the end of the day, it's just like we're one all together because of music, because of K-pop. And I think that's beautiful. And I think like I said, it opened a lot of doors for me and like communicating, getting out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I enjoy being in the K-pop community. Love it. Did you like 1D or CNCO before K-pop? I was actually an emo kid, and I think I still am a little bit emo. Like my 14-year-old me, my 14-year-old emo self is still in me, and it gets kind of trigger at times. But here's the thing. Back when I was like in middle school, beginnings of high school, obviously I was emo, but in 2010, I think 2010 was when One Direction debuted as the X Factor. I got into them. Yes, I was a Directioner, believe it or not. My favorite is Harry Styles since the beginning. The curls, man. Yes, and I will listen to them straight up. But then I became an emo girl. I became emo straight up. Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Black Blood Brides, emo type of stuff. But this is gonna sound so fucking embarrassing, but as I was an emo kid, I still liked One Direction. So that was probably my guilty pleasure as an emo kid, because like straight up I was dark, everything. But when I got home, I would listen to One Direction and I was like fucking singing, come on, ooh. Like I was like reading fan fictions that were One Direction. I was reading after as an emo kid, okay? And then I started because I think it was Louis that promoted 5 Seconds of Summer on Twitter. I started standing 5 Seconds of Summer as well. So I was an emo kid, a Directioner, and a 5 Saw stan all together. And then in between those years, I was listening to K-pop as well. So I was everywhere. I think that's one of the main reasons why I got emotionally unstable, because it was a lot of emotions all at once and a lot of fandoms. So it's like, y luego aparte de eso, I started watching anime. Oh my god, no. I think everything just clushed together. Everything just and created this. At this point, I think I just need therapy. What's your favorite underrated group? Do you like K-dramas? If you do, what's your favorite one? I love you, by the way. Jaehyun's face, I love you too. I love your ad. My favorite underrated group, I think Dreamcatcher does not get the amount of attention that they need. My beautiful, I love those girls to like the max. Honestly, they don't get all the love that they serve. Like, honestly, their concepts are so fucking, they go hard no matter what. ¿Quién más? Underrated boy group, OneWe. OneWe deserves attention. Stan OneWe. VAV, I like VAV a lot. I fuck with them. I do like K-dramas. Recently, I've been watching a lot of anime instead of K-dramas, but I do love K-dramas. I think one of my favorite K-dramas has to be Scarlet Heart. Oh my god, donde salió IU, and oh my god, dude, I'm still waiting for a second season. Like I need a like su hija una historia con su hija. Like, I don't know, like she goes to the other world. I don't know. I need it. I really do. And I love you. I really love you. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Love you. Thank you so much for watching me and my content, my stupid content. Can you show us how you do one of your makeup looks? P.S. I love your videos. Leslie, thank you so much. I love you too. And let me know if you want me to do like a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be posting pictures of the looks I've made. You can go ahead and comment down below which look you want me to do next. Either on TikTok or a YouTube video. Let me know which one you want and I'll do it. I'll do it for you, okay? Do you stand Wavy? And if you do, who's your bias? Yes, I do. Their new song. Oh, love it. My bias has to be Kun or Lucas because Lucas be hitting different. Like, there's some days where he's just like, hold up, wait. But then Kun, he be looking hella fresh sometimes. Como tus crushes or relationship react to your love to K-pop, for K-pop? I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, what's your name? Camille. Right? Camille Rios. I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. I've never been in a relationship ever in my life. Why? Nadie me quiere. I've talked to like people before and like been, you know, like crushes, and then most of them be like, oh, you like A5? Oh, no, está bien, you know. And then I'll be like, oh my god, go listen to this song. Like, it's their new song. Go stream it. I think they were amused that, you know, I like something. And they will tell me about something that they like. And I'm like, oh, okay, a ver. Do you like Blackpink? Love you. I love you too. And I do like Blackpink. I did a reaction video. It's on my channel. You can find it. It's like all the way at the bottom. I don't know. I think they do deserve better though. They need more music. And yes, I do like Blackpink. Favorite K-pop group? Oh, but like boy or girl? Okay, I'm gonna do top 3 boy, top 3 girl. Top 3 boys, obviously 1 BTS, 2 ATEEZ, 3 Astro. Girls, A-Pink, Dreamcatcher, twice. Move it. Hi. Hello. Nike or Adidas? Converse. How are you so pretty? Pregúntale a mi mamá. ¿Tienes un favorite edit de BTS? No, I don't think so. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Okay, here's the thing. It was Jacob all the way. But here's the thing. I did not like Bella in the movie. I think we just could have like kicked her out and like, I don't know, do a relationship with like Edward and Jacob. Oh my god, could you imagine that? A werewolf and a vampire falling in love together and they're atendiendo like controversy because they can't get along. So su amor es prohibido. So then they're like, but I love you, but we can't love each other because our families won't accept us. But then they will sneak out to go see each other and then at the end like everybody just gather around and become really happy. How old were you when you had your first kiss and where? Oh my god. I was like 16, like yeah, like 15 or 16, and it was literally like where like my house was right here, and then it was like a few houses away, and then I was with a guy. The guy was my my best friend's cousin, and we were really close, but then like we got in the moment and then we kissed, and then I like regret it all because then we like stopped talking because it was really awkward. I'm just like, oh, okay. But then we were just like cool about it, but it was like, I never told him it was our first kiss though. Okay, that's all of the questions. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell button so you get notified when I post another video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Drink a lot of water, be nice to people, and be nice to yourself as well. Bye.